April 19 we started again.
Can we bring it back? Actually, how did Genesis even start? Like, who was your?
So my grandparents,
right?
So Joe and Bertie,
Very good.
1968.
Wow.
And just over there actually.
That's where it started.
Aye.
I used to go in there after school.
Aye.
Used to get wee like treats.
I
and
wasn't
all.
there yesterday.
Man, all used to take me.
Were
in there.
the Mid Ulster back?
Just so we're it's going to be a credit union now, I think.
For
isn't
some
it?
reason, we already have one. But there's a credit union going over there.
That new building just
You know the
there.
big new building
Oh,
right
right.
there. It's
So that's going to be a credit union.
That's going to be a credit union.
Sorry to distract from the.
And that used to be Diddy's.
Did it?
No.
McErlains, sorry.
McErlains.
Yeah.
That used to be McErlains. And I used to go in there every couple of days after school. Ma used to pick me up, used to go in there and get whatever.
Get a wee bun.
Wee bun, wee cup of tea. Used to do the wee. Do you remember those?
Oh, it was a sit-in as well.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
it was like a wee cafe, yeah.
And they did fresh bread as well. The fucking bread was dead.
That was there's a bakery behind it. That's where the bakery
was
actually
lethal.
started.
It was lethal. And they used to do the wee cream buns, and they had like a marzipan. I think it was marzipan, and they're like yellow and pink and all the different wee buns.
yeah.
Fresh buns were lethal. They were so good. It's a fucking memory there.
So they were in there from 68 to, I'll make it this wrong, I think it's 93. So, and then that's whenever they moved out to Ockham Road.
Yes.
So that was probably a big change from a wee place, probably no bigger than this room here,
Yeah.
to a bit of a
That's
factory.
where their bakery
Aye,
was.
they moved everything out there
Wow.
and developed from that. So Genesis had many years of great success, like.
Yeah.
But I suppose just one thing led to another at the end, and
Yeah.
a bit of financial struggles. And to be honest, it was nothing I knew anything about. Way above my pay grade.
Yeah. No, I remember the community being shocked, like. But
Aye, because it was such a big local employer,
Aye.
and it's good to see that it actually still is going. It was bought out of administration, and it's still a good business, and by all accounts does well.
Yeah, cool.
So,
That's a testament to what the business was.
So
as well, like.
it was good to see. But it paved the road for us starting again.
New beginnings.
New beginnings. So myself, my uncle, and my dad had we came across a bakery out towards Colbacky direction that were an older sort of place that were the fella owned it was quite an old fella. The bakers in it were very old, and they were probably just looking to finish up really. So we took it on essentially as a going concern, just as it was, and nothing changed. And then tried to just develop, put a bit of our own stuff in to change a few things, and eventually, once we kind of got our feet moving a bit, we decided to put a bit of a brand on it. So we kept their brand for the first 6.
What was their brand?
Castle Bakery.
Castle.
Castle, yeah. Colbacky was where we started, the big city of Colbacky. So it was actually well over a year actually, and then we started our brand of Magherafelt again. So we really wanted to put on, people knew that we were there, people knew that we were baking again, but we wanted to maybe just broaden it a wee bit. And
That's really going back to the roots there, like, isn't
Aye.
it? McErlains, which is nice.
so we tried to just
Recognisable
keep
too.
branding nice and simple, and
It's lovely.
just keep it sharp as well, so people will recognise it. And it's one thing even now, so that's 3 years we're going with that brand, and there's people still come up and talk about how strong and recognisable
It
the
is,
brand is,
yeah.
so it's
Definitely.
it's a great compliment.
Very good. And then moving in, what was that sort of step like for you? You know, that's a new start for you.
It was very tough.
What was the lull between the finish up and then starting McErlains?
Aye,
Was there a bit of a lull there?
big
You're like,
lull, aye.
what the fuck are we doing here?
Exactly. It was I play a bit of music as well, so I done a lot more music in that time just to kind of keep myself going.
Yeah.
Just gigs here and there and picking up extra stuff that I wouldn't normally have done, literally just to keep bills paid.
Aye.
And then whenever we get started into this, it took a good year or more to really get a bit of
Momentum
right.
going.
We've got something here that we
Yeah.
can keep going and make a bit of money at, and it was tough because we're going way back to like my dad and my uncle's times of proper baking, whereas that, not to say I couldn't do any baking, but I couldn't do some of the stuff that was completely handmade. You know, handmade pancakes, like dropping a pancake by hand.
Yeah.
Is something that I would have never even seen, never mind done. So I had to learn a lot of that stuff at the age of 28, 29. Which wasn't that easy, but you had to learn very quick, because if you don't learn it, it doesn't get done. It doesn't get out the shelf.
It sounds lethal too, though. It sounds lethal though as well. Like that
Aye,
you had an opportunity to go back and learn the old ways of baking.
Aye, because I was fit to watch my uncle Seamus. He'd have been one of the sort of main bakers throughout the whole of the time from McErlains. To watch him just go back in and do stuff that I'd never seen him do before. I watched him
And
out
he was
there,
able to.
out there for 15, 20 years, but to go and watch him do stuff I hadn't seen before was class. So that's the kind of stuff I had to learn, old processes, and pick it all up from there. So it wasn't that easy, but it was fun.
Yeah, I'd say so. Learning the old school ways would be.
No, it definitely sounds fun. Like it's.
So once we got I think we got to 2 years in Cullebacky, nearly 2 years to April, and then we had an opportunity to move to a site in Toom, so bigger facility, a bit more suited to food production, and closer for us boys as well, which is great. 10 minutes down the road versus half an hour.
Whereabouts in Toom is it?
Out in Crea Industrial Estate, so beyond
very
View
good.
Farm and Edgewater and them sort of places.
Yeah.
So it's great location for us.
In and out of the town. You just out of town and again, no hassle.
It's handy for even like suppliers, for our drivers.
for
everything.
Nobody's on that road anymore either. Like
No,
so
it's not busy there, so it's great.
good for a factory. And you must be. So what was next then with that? You moved into Crea.
So once we moved in, we were kind of
Is that up in the levels as well? Is that up in production? Is that up in
everything.
workforce? So is that also like your
It's
workflow? The
it's
business.
another
the business is
another
changing.
step. Yeah.
Massive investment.
So investment was the big thing. So you're going from a place that was maybe wouldn't have been 2,000 square foot to somewhere that's over 10,000 square foot. So it's a big jump in all your fixed costs.
Yep.
So we had to very quickly find the business to support that. We had a fair idea that we could probably do it, but you still needed to actually do it.
Yeah. of
Yeah.
course.
So we had just started we had 3 drivers going in Cullebacky, and it was very hard to do that in there. Just didn't have the space. Like we were working
You couldn't
sometimes.
bake enough to
You couldn't get the space. Like I'll give you a good example. So on our Thursday, we were baking for a Friday. You're always baking for the day after. So we'd been baking for the Friday, which had been your weekend production. So it's the biggest day of baking. But in Cullebacky, whenever we were doing 2 and 3 drivers, we couldn't do it all on one Thursday. So us boys would have worked maybe from 4 in the morning to say 1 or 2 in the afternoon. Went home, couple hours sleep, and back in again at
Jesus.
7, 8 o'clock, and bake through the night for them boys lifting their bread in the morning.
So you get 2 runs of it.
So you sort of get 2 runs.
Two shifts. So you're doing like 2 work days.
We done that for probably 3 years. Like.
Get away from me, go on, bitch.
That's pure gaping.